You wanna hop down?
No.
No. Are we having cuddles? We've just gotten home from the supermarket and Jimmy fell asleep in the car, so he's just having some cuddles. Can I pop you down? Jimmy, say hi. 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 So we're in my bathroom. Jimmy, you're waving the wrong way. Wave. Say hi.
Hi.
Did you wave?
What?
Do you wave? Wave, wave.
What?
As you may or may not know, Nick and I already have 2 beautiful children. We love them so much. I love you, Jimmy.
Hello.
I love. And I think we kind of always thought we'd just have 2 kids. I think most people thought we would only have 2 kids. I wanted to have a 3rd. I'm a little bit late for my period, I think. So I'm going to do a pregnancy test. So we've been trying for about 6 months maybe. And towards the end of last year, I think it was like late November maybe, I had a miscarriage. That was kind of like a real shock. There was nothing, like Jimmy and Sienna were my only 2 pregnancies beforehand, and they were fine. They were both like boring pregnancies. Nothing happened. It was just very stock standard. So when I fell pregnant the last time, I thought that it would be fine. I thought things would be fine. And then I started bleeding a little bit, and I thought the worst. Like I felt like it was the worst outcome, but I just kept telling myself that I'd had 2 healthy pregnancies already and they turned out fine, so I kind of just thought that this one would too. It ended up being that the embryo hadn't grown like it should have, so I had a D&C, and that was, yeah, like November last year, so it's late February now. So we left it a month. I think you have to wait like 1 cycle, and then last month we tried and didn't fall pregnant, and this month we tried. And this month we both said was the last month of trying. So if this test is negative, then we're not going to have a baby. We're not having a 3rd baby. So that has been, Jimmy, can you not play in the toilet, darling?
Mouse.
It doesn't smell. Okay, can you leave the lid down, doll? Anyway, yeah, so it's been really weird not knowing like which direction our future is going to take. Like if things are just going to stay as they are now, and or if like we're going to go back to the newborn baby start pregnancy and the newborn baby stage and sleepless nights and having 3 kids, which I've heard and know is so much more crazy than 2 kids. Jimmy, hop out of there. Yeah, so it's been weird. So I feel, Jimmy, no more. Stop it. Oi. I keep going back and forth. So 1 minute I'll think that I'm not going to have a baby, not pregnant, and I'll get myself used to that, and I think of all the positives for not having a 3rd baby, and then I feel like that's where my mind is, and then I'll think, oh, but maybe I am pregnant because I don't have my period yet, and then but I'm thinking, oh, but I've gotten used to not being pregnant, so then I convince myself of all the positive things about having a baby, a 3rd baby, and then I'll get used to that idea, and then I'll think, oh, but I'm probably not pregnant, and so then I'm like, oh, but I've gotten used to this idea of being pregnant, and then I convince myself back to not being pregnant. Anyway, so to stop all that, we're doing the test. It's a little bit gross, but I know you're meant to have your morning wee, so I've got my morning wee in a cup, just sitting over there. Jimmy and I just went and got the test. Sienna is at kinder. So we're going to do it now and we're going to see what it says. Funny story, I went and bought this test and literally as soon as I went in the supermarket to buy it, I felt period cramps. So I'm probably like 2 or 3 days late for my period now. So that's got me thinking that I am probably pregnant. But then like, since I went to buy this test, I feel like my period's coming. So I feel like a fool again. Anyway, here it is. Let me read the instructions because I don't usually use this brand. Wait 3 minutes. I guess you just dip it in for 5 seconds. That's usually what you do. Okay, so Mimi, I feel scared. You want Mummy to have a baby?
Yeah.
He doesn't know what that means. He's only 2. I wouldn't be doing this if Sienna was here because with our last pregnancy, we told her that I was pregnant and she was so excited. I wasn't expecting her to be as excited as she was. And then to tell her that the baby wasn't strong enough to keep growing and that I wasn't pregnant anymore was really hard. So I wouldn't be doing this if she was here. Anyway, enough chit chat. Alright, let's do it. Alright, I'm just going to dip it in for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that went like bright pink. That's cool. Right, I'm going to save my wig. Okay, so I just did it and now I have to cover it up because I don't want to look at it. Oh man, okay, I just covered it with a tissue. I'll go get my phone. Alright, so let's put, I feel so nervous. Where's my clock? I can't find my clock. Where's my clock? Seriously, where's my clock? So it's wasting precious minutes. There it is. Timer 3. I'm going to make it 2.5 because actually I'm going to make it 2 minutes and 11 seconds because I spent some time mucking around. I don't even want to get excited because I don't want to feel silly. Mimi. Either way, at least now I'll know either way. And either way is fine. Of course, I would love to have another baby. Like that's the ideal. But if we're not pregnant, I've got 2 kids and I love them so much and they're healthy. But my older sister is due to have her baby next week and that's her first, so she'll at least have 2 babies. So there'll still be babies in my life even if they're not mine, and that's okay. Like that's amazing. I love that. There's 44 seconds to go. Mimi, is it going to say yes or no?
No.
Oh. Oh man. It's okay. Either way, it's okay. We'll just do it. We'll see. I feel like crying. I'll just give it a little longer because I didn't really do it for 3 minutes. Ah, I hate this. And then the thing is, well, no, but the thing is, if I am, that's amazing, but I still can't get my hopes up because I don't know if I'll miscarry again. I don't know why I did it last time. Oh, you did it. Good boy. You put your shoe on. Can you do the other one?
Mommy.
Alright. Shall I show you? Shall I show the camera first before I know? Okay. I think it'll be there. So I won't look. I don't know if you can see it. I'm not really sure if you can see that. I think I just saw a glimpse of it. Oh my gosh, I just looked at it. Cup. I think I'm pregnant. Oh my god. I'm like looking at this, but it's not registering in my brain. That feels weird. So I am pregnant. Oh. I'm crying because I feel bad for the baby that we lost before. Yeah, like I'm so apple. I don't actually feel anything, but it feels different seeing that pregnant sign after a miscarriage. Because I see it now, and previously when I saw it, I had no reason to think that pregnant wouldn't mean no baby. I thought if I saw pregnant, that means I'm going to have a baby. But now when I see pregnant, because I've had the miscarriage, pregnant doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to have a baby. And I'm sad because I'm thinking of the baby that we lost. And just wondering, like, if it was something so insignificant that made that baby not grow. Like if these two parts were meant to meet up, and then instead of these two parts meeting up, there was just like a slight miss, and that made everything go wrong, and then that caused the miscarriage. But what if those two parts had have met up? Then I would have a proper baby growing, and they would end up to be beautiful children like Sienna and Ginny. Hi guys, so I'm back again and I'm feeling much better than I was before. I've had a really good think about the situation that I'm in now, and I'm really excited, and I've decided that yes, this positive pregnancy test could potentially not result in a baby, but this is the last time I'm ever going to get a positive pregnancy test, because no matter what happens from here on out, this was our last month of trying, and if something doesn't go to plan, then that's just what was meant to be, and if it does go to plan, then that's what was meant to be. So I'm just going to enjoy this little stick here and enjoy those first fresh feelings of being pregnant. And I think that for me, the moment when I will really feel excited and feel like it's happening is when I see the heartbeat. With my previous pregnancy that I miscarried, we never saw a heartbeat, and so seeing that, I think, will tell me that this is probably, hopefully, going to go the way it should. So until then, I'll just carry on and be happy. Alright, so I'm going to go and have a little bit of a think about what I will do to tell Nick and how I'll tell him. P.S. the line on here has shown up heaps more than before. Can you, oh, there we go. You can see that line. So that's shown up a lot more, so that's fun. Yeah, so I'm going to go now and have a think about how I might tell Nick. I'm not going to tell Sienna or Jimmy that Jimmy doesn't know. But I'm not going to tell Sienna. We'll definitely be waiting until we go to the doctor and have an ultrasound. Like, I don't know. I think it's like 8 weeks. Is that when you can see a heartbeat maybe? But we'll definitely be waiting until we can see a heartbeat. We might even wait until 12 weeks to tell Sienna. So, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry I got a little emotional earlier. That took me by surprise. I haven't watched the footage back yet. I'm a bit scared to do that because I think I'll look so silly. Please keep all your fingers and toes and everything crossed for me. I'm still just gonna go and stare at this for a little while because that's just a fun thing to do. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.